with your mama's racing stream.
This is VRN, your trusted leader in e-motorsports.
Well, hello, Vigilante Nation. This is VRN coming to you live for two special events tonight. The first at Langley Speedway, and then we're headed out to USA International. This is VRL's answer to NASCAR taking the Easter break and our admin, Lori, having too much time on her hands to find inventive ways to torture our drivers in these fun races tonight. So get set for what she calls shenanigans races. And as you can see on your screen, there's some money up for grabs here tonight in both of the races. $300 in total. No damages on tonight. There's going to be unscheduled comp cautions, and she has some other things that she has in store that she has not even shared with me. So we're going to discover this together here tonight. The MX-5 is the car at Langley tonight, and the SR8 is the car at USA International. So not normally the vehicles that you would associate with these types of tracks, and that's kind of the point. So we're going to have some fun here tonight, folks, and we hope you are up for it. As we get the details over here, I think I mentioned most of it already, but like I mentioned, MX-5's at Langley. It's a timed race. This first race is going to be 30 minutes long from the green flag. What that means is after 30 minutes elapses in the race, the flag stand will give them a white flag with one to go, and then that will be the final lap to determine our winner. As I mentioned, no damage. There's no tire limit, no fuel limit for either of these events. In the second race, you can see there on your screen, SR8 at USA International. Same things apply, just a slightly longer race at 40 minutes long. As always, iRacing, actually, that's not correct at the bottom of your screen. iRacing's not controlling the cautions tonight. Cautions are on Lori, so there's no cautions. If you have wrecks, the damage is off. They just continue to go. Now, whenever they do have a caution, if she throws one, because she's going to throw comp cautions every so often, the lucky dog will be able to wave around, and normal wave around rules apply. So we'll see how this works out for them tonight, folks. And let's jump over so you can see. I think they're on track right now, maybe still in practice. Yes, they got a few more minutes of practice there. See if we can jump over here ourselves and make sure that we are ready to go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Also, hey, tonight, it's a special day. Today's the 8th of April. And I wanted to wish my beautiful and talented wife, Lori, who I already mentioned, is running the shenanigans races tonight. But it is our anniversary, our 36 years together. We have 3 incredible kids. We have a life of service that we've been around the world for. And she is one extraordinary woman who has made every step possible. I'm so grateful for the life we've built and for the fact that we're still growing, still laughing, and still stronger than ever. I love you, baby, and I couldn't think of anyone else I'd rather share my life with. And with that, all the mushy stuff's out of the way, folks. I just want to make sure I gave her flowers because she's one incredible woman. And with that, hey, session details I've talked about already. We do not have any prescribed laps, as I mentioned tonight. It's going to be a time race, but these are the cars. There's going to be a lot of fun. You see them on your track right now. You're looking at Greg Klein. These guys are going to get after it. I mean, it's a difficult car to drive. You're driving it as much with your feet as you are with the steering wheel. Should be some pretty tight and fun racing. Let's see what the weather's like for you tonight. Get that up on the screen here. So 68 degrees is the ambient temperature, 80% humidity. We are under clear skies and with a decent breeze at 9 miles per hour, but I doubt much is going to affect these guys here tonight. Let's see if there's a track. This track doesn't have the track temperature here on this screen. So, but very cool, very moderate conditions. Now, they're not going to have a lot of grip out there, especially at the beginning of the run. These tires are pretty slick. They get about 3 or 4 laps underneath them, then you're going to start seeing some really good racing. And let's take a look here. Anything else we got for you? That's pretty much it. We do have onboard cameras for this event tonight, 6 in fact. The 01 of Kelly Kill, the 023 of Scott Roney, Greg Dobson, the 085. Oh, you see a crash here in the background. The 68 of Dustin Wade, the 81 of Jonathan Osborne, and the 92 of Greg Klein. And we do appreciate those drivers providing us with that onboard perspective here for our races. Let me double check, make sure nobody else has joined in on those cameras. Nope. In fact, that's what we have. There we go. So perfect. As you see, practice has expired. These guys are going to start qualifying for this race. Let's talk a little bit about Langley. So, I mean, It's a short track and kind of in its purest forms, tight, flat. It's going to be brutally honest. You have nowhere to hide. If you have some flaws in your driving technique or whatever, that mistake's going to be it's going to be highlighted. It's just there's no way around it. It's a 0.395 mile track, so it's shorter for reference, folks, than Martinsville or Bristol. Like I said, flat, a bull ring with constant traffic. It's a rhythm you have to get into. You have to be patient. Corner exit and discipline is going to be important. As far as the racing field, you're always in a battle, either attacking or defending. It's going to be important to be smooth on the throttle, clean rotation, and not be burning those rear tires off too early, especially in this car. So Langley is going to reward those drivers who stay calm in chaos and make smart moves in tight quarters. We had a mock race on Monday night. It was a lot of fun, and these guys kind of got a really good feel for it. They were aggravated with the car. They were happy with the car all together. It was just kind of interesting, their response, as you see these guys running around here now, getting their qualifications in. You're looking at Greg Dobson racing with us out of Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. One of how many? Two. We have three Canadian drivers in the field tonight. With us, Jack Dixon, Sean McDonald, and Greg Dobson. And Pope out there in his signature pink and black colors. You're going to notice the numbers are off tonight. These guys don't run these cars on a regular basis, so they don't have their numbers programmed as far as the normal league. So if you're looking for your favorite driver, they may be under a different number tonight, so you have to find them and figure out what that is. Yeah, see, Dave's normally the 29. Right here, he's the 20, so it's going to be all over the map. But hey, it's Shenanigans night. We're here to have fun. Make sure you hit us up in the chat. We'll read anything that's safe for work on the air. And looking to see if there's anything else here. I think we're good. We're just going to wait for these guys to get started and entertain us. Should be a great time. See if we can get you a good view of this track, actually. There it is. That gives you some perspective of what we're racing on here tonight. Less than a half mile, and it's just, you're going to be all over top of each other. Right now, we have, let's see, about 17 drivers are going to be in this race tonight. Like Jack has hit the wall. Anybody else still out there? Dustin Eaton's still on the track. Coming around to make his qualifying run here. Right now, Dylan Bryant is top of your leaderboard. Dustin right now, Dustin Eaton, that is, you're watching on the track. He's up to third position. Really getting close to that wall. Oh, he's already finished his run, so he's just going to spin it out there. Okay. Some other takers out here. Tim Pope is now on not pit lane, but on the track. Hey, Albert Anderson, see you out there in the chat. Wishing us a happy anniversary. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Is Albert not on his track tonight? He's just here to watch. Let's see. Looks like it. Might be working tonight or something. Hey, man, here's hoping it's going to be awesome. Should be fun. It was a lot of fun watching these guys get after it on Monday. Not in our new normal cars. It was interesting. Somebody made the comment. Might have been Dustin Eaton. That, hey, man, we race pretty well in fast cars, but if you give us something a lot slower, put us in close proximity, we just lose our minds and we can't drive. I think they were just getting a feel for the car, though. So it looks like Tim might be the last person for qualifying runs out here. They still got a few more minutes. Nope, Jacob Alicia's now out there. Oh, and we catch him as he's wrecking. Well, that's not going to be good. I don't know if he has another lap left or not. As he tows. I don't see anyone else out there on the track. There we go. Now they're going to grid up, folks. Get your starting grid. All right, top step of the podium. Not the podium, but the starting grid. Dylan Bryant in that 51 machine. Greg Klein, the 92, is in second. Dustin Eaton, third. Jonathan Osborne, fourth. Sean McDonald, fifth. Andrew Cawthon, sixth. Tim Pope, seventh. Eighth position, John Gallagher. Ninth, Jacob Alicia. 10th, Jack Dixon. 11th is John Shanebuckler. 12th is Scott Roney. 13th, Dustin Wade. 14th, Dave Mayberry. 15th, Kelly Keel. Scott Milner is 16th. Kevin Hunt, 17th. 18th and 19th are scored for me and Lori because we had to join this race. It was a hosted event. So never mind that. We are not on the track. So actually 18th and 19th are going to be Mike Adamson and Greg Dobson. And that is your starting grid for tonight's race, folks. As you see them getting stacked up right here on the track itself. They're going to make probably 2 pace laps. And then that flag man's going to turn them loose.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. The shenanigans begin. P1, 2, and 3, you are going to the back.
Okay, the shenanigans have already started. I think I just heard, and I didn't know this was coming. Lori just took the top 3 drivers. So that's Dylan Bryant, Greg Klein, and Dustin Eaton. And she's black flagged them to the rear of the grid for the start of this race. So go out there, work hard, get the pole, get a black flag. Here we go.
But it was only top 3.
But that's kind of the point. We're supposed to be unpredictable, just really kind of having a good time here tonight, enjoying each other's company. Nothing's on the line here. A little bit of money we're going to throw at these guys. Lori's going to. You won't see that. It'll be off camera later once the races are over. But yeah, should be a good time. See the Bucky's machine pulling out a line there. And yep, here we go. She might have said 4th as well. I don't know. So now Jonathan Osborne becomes your pole sitter there in that Marlboro machine.
We're missing one back here. We're missing one.
I don't know. She's maybe have to. You see them getting lined up there on the track. She may have to extend it a lap. Make sure they're good to go.
All right, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going.
She just did. So she extended it that way. She gets them lined up properly, having given the top drivers there
Guys, get in order.
an EOL.
Go out the lanes, or should we us 3 like line up singly?
So as I was, and Sean McDonald actually inherits P1. Jonathan Osborne, second place. These guys may be going green right here. Nope, one more lap to go. You'll see the lights go out on top of that pace car once they cross the line here. And they're out. But Osvaldo, I don't think I'm saying that right. Osvaldo out there pulling for the number 16. I think that's Kyle Vaught if Kyle's the 16 tonight. Don't know that he is. We should see these guys coming around. Here we go. They're coming around the backstretch now. Entering turn 3. And here we go.
Green.
And we are underway, folks. Green flag. Good jump there. Oh, no. Already going to wreck it. They're wrecking already. Oh, they saved it. Great job. Now somebody's in the wall back there. So remember, no cautions. Only cautions are going to happen whenever Lori throws them for any kind of type of caution. These guys, they got to be aggressive, but they have to be cautiously aggressive. As they race here tonight, Sean McDonald first place, Jonathan Osborne second, Tim Pope now up to third already. Sean McDonald is very fast at this track. He showed a lot of speed on Monday night, as well as Jonathan Osborne. You see him closing in here in the Marlboro machine. Probably mostly going to use their names tonight because I don't have these numbers memorized, folks. But see, is Kyle in here tonight? I don't think I saw Kyle Vaught on here on the list. I don't see him. So, as Vaught, I don't know that he's here, buddy. But hey, thanks for joining us anyway. All right, so somebody's right there. See, already your leader is catching the back of the pack. Leader's in the black and white car there. Sean McDonald. Yeah, cars already having trouble hitting pit lane. Now, there's no damage, so they're able to keep going. Riding on board with your leader now as Jonathan Osborne is passing for the lead. Oh, no. Sean McDonald's going to end up going around. We'll back that up just a little bit to see what happens. Does he have some help? Get you a far chase perspective here. He did have some help. And let's see who that was. I want to say...
Wearing black.
No, sir.
Yeah, just a little bit of trouble there. I want to say that was Jacob Alicia.
Spun out going into right here by the pits and gave me a black flag.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, well, that's good. All right, Mike up.
So Jacob Alicia up to second. Jonathan Osborne right there in front of him is your leader in the Marlboro machine. See if we can go through the field here just a little bit.
Put out into pit road, let me know.
And actually, let me get this caught up for you. There we go. So, first place out of Woodbury, New Jersey is Jonathan Osborne, the 81 Marlboro machine. Followed closely by the now tonight number 10 Valvoline machine of Jacob Alicia. Quick look here. This is Kelly Cool in an 01 Camel. Just going a lap down. He may have a chance to get that back a little later on. We're going to look at the cars as we go through. I'll tell you what position they're in. There's Tim Pope in third in the 21. This is John Gallagher. Uh-oh, or we just threw a caution. First cop caution of the night, so this is probably a welcome sight for some guys that had a rough start.
Me too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Somebody said they're already thanking her out there. They were looking forward to this. As you can see the top of the scoring tower there, that's how much time's left in the race. 26 minutes still remain. We've barely got started here. We've already had it to the rear of the top three, and now we have this comp caution. Got a few drivers who are a lap down, so they may take the wave around here. So Kelly Kill looks like he may technically be on the lead lap in 12th, but then 13th on back, Gallagher, Milner, Adamson, Eaton, McDonald, Shane Bachler, and Dustin Wade. They may take the wave around here to get back on the lead lap. They do have a fuel, and I didn't mention this at the top of the broadcast, but these cars are only limited, or only have rather, 20% of their normal fuel load. In other words, they're going to have to make a few pit stops. Even if Lori allowed this race to run green the entire way, they're going to have to make at least, I think, 2 pit stops in this race. So, and, you know, they may go in here and take fuel. They may take the wave around. We'll see. The wave around can only happen for these guys, though, if the leaders, all of the leaders, go to pit lane. Don't know that that's going to happen, though. These guys making their way. We'll find out here in a second. They're on the back stretch following the pace car, and we'll see if they go into pit lane, which is at the exit of turn 4.
Correct.
Don't really see any takers yet.
Thank you.
Oh, yep. Your leader stays out, so the people who are a lap down are going to remain a lap down, except for the lucky dog.
Lord, can I get a black flag clear, please?
Which may be John Gallagher. Take a look.
What's it for?
I have no idea. It just says I got a black flag.
Riding on board with John Gallagher out of Roseville, California. That unique perspective. Kind of looking from the back of the roll bar, the roll cage here.
Green flag.
Oh, we're back underway. Went right back to green. Got everybody caught up. Right back here in kind of the soup here for a second. See how this goes. Varied lines here. And really that high line is kind of no man's land. Really slick out there. Mostly you want to be running around that white line on the bottom, maybe even getting a little bit of that of the apron, but the apron is kind of, it's, you know, you changes the attitude of your car on that left your left side, but it can have a tremendous amount of grip down there if you hit it just right. Seems like we got a crash maybe with Dustin Eaton and Kelly Keel. Let's go back and take a look. It's not going to be a caution. Dustin is right there in the Bucky's machine. You got the 01. That's Kelly Keel. And the Camel machine. See if we can get back on board with Kelly. As the Bucky's was right in front of him. Yeah, they just get a quick touch there. It doesn't take much. Back up front. You haven't missed anything. Jonathan Osborne has really got this down right now. Out to a 0.6 lead over Jacob Alicia and Dylan Bryant there in third. Now, Dylan Bryant was your pole sitter, put to the rear of the field, and has already made his way up to third. I mean, it was definitely helpful to have that competition caution, but he had to make a lot of moves in that first few minutes of the race. See if we can't go through the field this time. So first place, Jonathan Osborne. Second place, Jacob Alicia. Maybe about to be challenged, though, by your pole sitter in that Hendrix.com machine, Dylan Bryant, out of Stem, North Carolina. Fourth position is Andrew Cawthon, very fast here on Monday night as well. Racing out of Bartow, Florida. Dave Mayberry having a good run right now, up 9 positions so far in the 5th place. Got Scott Roney in the Flame machine. He's out of Salt Lake City, Utah, running in 6th, up 6 spots already. Jack Dixon in that good-looking Whelen Sunoco machine. Had a really good run here on Monday night as well, running in 7th, plus 3. Tim Pope was running in 8th. Kevin Hunt said he loves this type of car. He used to drive these a lot in the officials. Maybe still does. I'm not sure if he does or not, but up 8 spots right now in 9th. Greg Klein running in the 10th position at Owasso, Oklahoma. Yeah, Greg Dobson having a really good run here too, up 10 spots in 11th. Kelly Keel, that Camel machine, running in 12th. Mike Adamson in the Sprite number 88 out of Sanford, Florida, is in 13th. John McDonald is running in 14th, down 9 spots so far, but expect he's really fast, like we mentioned earlier. Expect to see him making his way through the field. John Gallagher, Roseville, California, running in 15th. Scott Miller of Pittsburgh, Indiana, running 16th. Dustin Eaton's in 17th. That Bucky's machine, I do like that. It's a good looking car. Out of Temple, Texas. John Shanebacher out of Louisville, Kentucky, he's running 18th. And Dustin Wade may be out of the race already, looks like. And that is through the field, folks. Jonathan Osborne still hanging on that lead. Dylan Bryant has, in fact, made his way up to second. And Cawthon as well. Alicia has dropped all the way down to 5th position in that 10 machine. Was running second as we ran through the field there. So, what we got in the chat here? Really nobody's challenging Mr. Osborne at the moment. Kind of scan through the field here and see what we got for exciting action for you. Feels like Ronnie had some trouble in the pit lane. Let's look through here.
You're welcome.
Papa Anderson out there. Lori's saying hello to him. Actually, she said hello to Albert Anderson. She messed up there. Taylor Provax in there saying happy anniversary to me and Lori. Hey, thank you, Taylor. We appreciate it. Love you. Pretty much. So we got Taylor, we got Albert. See 10 of you out there. Hey, hit us up in the comments. We'll read it off for sure if it's safe for work and everything. And if you're new here, we run actual Craftsman Truck Series here on Wednesday night. Normally tonight are special events that we are running since NASCAR on their regular schedule took the night off. This is what we're doing here tonight. Basically, money up for grabs. We're running an interesting and unique track car combos. Race 1 you're watching now, MX-5s at Langley. And then we're going to do SR8s at USA International for race 2 immediately following this. We're not even going to change broadcast. Just stay with us. We'll have a little quick commercial and be right back. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. No damage. Unscheduled comp cautions. You've already seen some of this already. A little bit of money up for grabs for these guys. Tell you what, these cars are a blast to race as well. Really good time. You're riding on board with Kevin Hunt out of Danville, Virginia. Kind of scroll around. Oh, you see Jacob Alicia just nail that wall on the backstretch. You can notice that they're cutting it really tight onto that apron. So much so they're sometimes get pretty close to going inside of that yellow cone, which is the entrance to pit lane, and that will get you a black flag. Man, Alicia's really pounding that wall. That's twice now. And successive laps. It finds you a different battle around here, perhaps. 17 laps still to go in this race. Here's the battle for the lead right here. You see how close that Marlboro machine ran on the apron, but Dylan Bryant's up alongside right now. Oh, and the Marlboro machine's into the outside wall. That is not what he wanted to have happen, but he gets passed for the lead. Going to try to slot back in here. As you see, the new leader, the 51, hits the wall coming out of turn 4. This is going to come down to the end, I'm sure. A little bit of strategy is going to go into this. Dylan Bryant was very fast on Monday night and is showing that same speed here on Wednesday. If we turn around here and see who's battling the 023 of Roney here. Actually, he's a lap down, so that's not gonna be for position. As you can see, you just can't get away from cars here. Oh, Roney gets in there a little hot, hits Jonathan, and spins himself out into the infield. That is not good. But no damage, so he's going to be able to keep going. See if we can't get some of our onboard cameras here. Watching these guys get around here. Kelly Kill will be the first to see if he still got his camera up. There's Kelly in that camel machine. Don't know why I lost him on track here. He's out of the car already. Something must have happened. Yep, he's out of the car already. Yeah, who's up next? Yeah, Scott Roney. We saw him. He had a little bit of trouble. He's still on track. Scott also gives us a little extra camera here tonight. He gives us an overhead shot as well. You can see there in the corner of his screen. Right now, he's trying to chase down Scott Milner for 14th. Scott Milner is good. Let's see. Yeah, about one and a half, not 1.4 rather seconds in front of him, but he's making ground on him. Next up, we got Greg Dobson. An 085 machine. Actually, he is not popping up for us. Double check and make sure he doesn't have an issue. He's still in here. Little technical issue, maybe. There it goes. Change his camera view on us a little bit. Actually, no, it's a little closer for me. But Greg is the one of 3 Canadian drivers with us tonight, having a good run. See, Greg is in the 9th position, having a good run right now. In 12 spots he has gained. Trying to catch Greg Klein right there in front of him. So this is a battle. Greg also has an onboard camera. That is Greg Klein. Right on board with Greg now. We're going to look back and you can see Greg Klein, rather, and you can see Greg Dobson trying to chase him down in that 085. Pretty close. Don't know that. Here we go. Got to run on the outside. Just not enough momentum yet, though. Caution just came out, so even if he made that pass, it wasn't going to happen. Or he throws that caution flag with 11 minutes to go in the race. Remember, folks, we have another one immediately following this. We're going to be in a totally different machine. The SR8s are just incredibly fast. A lot of downforce. The total opposite of the MX-5. And we're going to be at a slightly bigger track with nice straightaways, USA International. It's really going to be a lot of fun. And make sure you hang around with us to check that out.
Because the last place is going to get money as well.
As we're watching these guys hit pit lane now. So, I'm sure a lot of these guys were dying for some fuel here. We're going to see if we can't get a word with the 81 machine here of Jonathan Osborne. See if he comes out where he comes out here too. Hey, Jonathan, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, you're looking very fast here tonight. I know you got into a battle there with Dylan Bryant. I got a little piece of wall. Thankfully, damage was off. Do you think you got something for him?
I really hope so. I almost crashed the car. But yeah, I think so. I just hope I got enough time to get heat in the tires and then not overcook them. I think I'm faster than him on a little bit of the run. So we'll see how it goes right here.
Well, thanks for talking to me. You guys are going green. Good luck.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Folks, we should see these guys coming out of the turn here in just a minute. Here, you see the flag man getting ready. Pace car is off. Control is over to Kevin Hunt, folks.
Green flag, green flag.
And he gets a good jump there with Greg Klein on his outside. You can see we got a couple of guys still coming off pit lane, choosing to get some late fuel, looks like. Shoot back over here and get back in the mix. 51 is no longer your leader. Kevin Hunt now controlling the race. And then number 13, yellow and black machine here. Being chased by Jonathan Osborne. We just spoke to him. He's already up to second. He's got a buffer car between him and Dylan Bryant in the 51. Dylan must have had a little bit of a low pit lane to come out like this. Actually, Kevin Hunt, did he go to pit lane? He did not. Kevin Hunt has not been on pit lane yet. It's incredible. It must have been doing a lot of saving on fuel or something. At least unless maybe my overlays may not be correct, by the way. Gets a little piece of the wall there. Kevin races with us out of Danville, Virginia. Is being challenged now by that 81 machine. Oh, he's right there and he gets turned. Oh, no. Oh, man. We will go back and take a look at that. Only a few minutes left. Just over 7 minutes left. We're already into it here, so I have to back up just a little bit and see how this went down. Go on board and I'll watch from
can I get a black flag for getting knocked down pit lane?
Jonathan Osborne. Oh, I see what happened. Jonathan was having to dodge the Hot Wheels machine there.
You're welcome.
I think that was Milner. And he gets into the leader. That was totally unintentional. 51 is right there now, who is now your current leader. That allowed him to get really caught up with him. 6 minutes to go. Tim Pope is in second place now. Tim started about seventh tonight. Looking to go up here and challenge for this victory here tonight. Tim has taken the time to he figured out this car looks like now. You expect nothing less than this guy as he's getting challenged actually by Jonathan Osborne though. See, really tight. Jonathan's super fast in that roller machine, looking to get back up here and maybe take the lead back. They are both gaining on the 51, but I think this battle is going to hurt them. 6 minutes remain. Oh, you see another wreck in the back there. Who that was? Wait, there's Mike Adamson, John Shanebuckler.
Pit road 2. Can I get a black cleared?
Go back and take a quick look at that. Bright machine is Adamson in the 88. Oh, it gets together with looks like Cawthon in the number 10 right there. Shanebuckler gets caught up in this right there. That's what happened to those guys. Back up front, we have a challenge. Tim Pope has caught Dylan Bryant. Actually, no, excuse. I don't think that actually. I don't have that right. It looked like he caught him. He didn't. Dylan Bryant's pretty good ways off. Tim Pope got back past Jonathan Osborne is what occurred. 5 minutes remain. Yeah, I think this is pretty much if Dylan doesn't have a problem where he smacks the wall or something. I think he may have this one in the bag. Great run here by Tim Pope here tonight. Made his way back up to second. Maybe some lap traffic will play into this. Dylan Bryant's making his way past lap traffic, just trying to put some cars in between him and that number 21 machine. Yeah, it's got a nice lead right now, up to just over 1.5 seconds. As Tim Pope's also pulling away from Jonathan Osborne. by about the same margin. All right, folks, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out these drivers, helps out the channel. And join us every Wednesday and Friday night. We have 2 series here in Vigilante Racing League. Tonight is normally Craftsman Trucks, and they follow the NASCAR schedule. And then on Friday night, it is the ARCA cars, and they have their own. It's a Speedway series, so it's nothing less than 1.5 miles. They have their own tracks. They go by traditional points standings, whereas Wednesday night follows the chase format that you see in real life NASCAR. So tune in every Wednesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Check us out if you haven't already. Leader's trying to get around Dave Mayberry here in the 20 machine. 3 minutes to go. Now he's going to count down all the way to 3. Going to go pretty much 0, and there's 1 to go to get the white flag. Kind of run through the field here real quick for you. There's your leader. 51, Dylan Bryant. Tim Pope's in second. Third place, Jonathan Osborne. Jack Dixon out of Mitchell, Ontario, Canada is running 4th. Being challenged right now by Jacob Alicia in that Valvoline machine. Alicia races with us out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Next up, Sean McDonald out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Greg Klein's in 7th. Having an onboard with Greg, too. Probably get to that one in the next race. John Gallagher running 8th. Greg Dobson up 12 spots, running 9th. Dave Mayberry, 10th position. Scott Roney, 11th. Scott Miller, good-looking Hot Wheels machine out of Pittsburgh, Indiana, running 12th. John Shanebacher, Louisville, Kentucky, running 13th. Mike Adamson, 14th. Dustin Eaton, out of Temple, Texas, running 15th. Kevin Hunt, you saw him leading the race, man. He just got really unfortunate. He was running away there. Might have had a chance to win this thing. Car on the track. Ended up, somebody dodged it and got him turned around. He's right now running the 16th. Andrew Cawthon running 17th. And I think Kelly Keel and Dustin Wade are not on the track. Step back up here with your leader, who's almost out to a 3-second lead, coming down to 1 minute to go in the race, folks. Just having a dominant run here, Superman is. Normally run the Superman scheme. We're all over the track here. Small battles. 40 seconds. Jacob Alicia here really trying to work on Jack Dixon, that Sunoco machine. This is for 4th. Go back up here with your leader. The white flag lap right now. This should be coming up to, and that's it. There's your winner here tonight, Dylan Bryant. In the Hendrix.com machine. All right, folks, we're going to get a quick word with him, and then we're going to jump over to the next race.
Good job, Dylan.
Thank you, Lori.
Hey, Dylan, how you doing this evening, buddy?
Doing great.
Hey, man, what a good job, man. You really put it on tonight, buddy. Did you think anybody had a chance at you there?
No. I found him. Hey, sure. Just running the race
And
yesterday.
last place got money,
Found some
and then we
speed,
will do a
and
random
stuff,
thing
and
for
it
money
seemed like
as well.
I was just fast
Who's
from the
in
start.
last place?
No, it's been a long time since I won a race, so I'm
Andrew
excited about
Coffin.
this one, especially with some money involved in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we're gonna do all that off camera and everything, but you certainly got it. What'd you think when she told you after getting the pole here tonight? Hey, buddy, you got to go to the back and start this race.
Well, no, I kind of figured that it was going to be an invert, but of course, me, I just like to go fast. I try to win practice, fastest lap. I try to win the pole every race and stuff. So I won't want to do anything to kind of sandbag the lap and try to. The right thing to have done was maybe try to get around fourth or fifth, but I want two positive, but I went back there. I missed some wrecks. I think I was like sixth place after like eight laps. So I got very lucky a few times.
No, yeah, for sure, man. Hey, congratulations. You only got about 10 minutes or so to get into the next race, so I'll just close it out real quick and ask you if you have any shout-outs for teams, fans, or family.
Yeah, just to everybody here. Here, I don't think it's a team thing tonight, but just shout out everybody. Shout out to you and Lori. Happy anniversary.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
It means a lot that y'all are spending it with us tonight and stuff, and everything that you and Lori does for the league and stuff. So.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, what do you feel about the SR8s? You think you're going to put it to them in this next race here, coming at USA International?
I won it on Monday night too, so I'm going to try my best to, but I'm not as good in those cars. I think I found some speed like halfway through it, so I'm going to try to ruin the show.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, thanks for talking to me. I'll let you go. The next race is going live now. You got 10 minutes to get there and 5 minutes for quali. So, but hey, man, congrats. And maybe we'll talk to you after the next race.
All right, Alan. Sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, folks, there is your winner here at Langley Speedway, Mr. Dylan Brighton, the 51 Hendrix.com car. And as I mentioned, we are transitioning over now, so don't go anywhere. We're going to race 2. It's already live up for the drivers here, so we're going to have a temporary interruption. Don't go anywhere. The stream's not going to stop. I'll get the next race up, and we'll come back into it. We'll be right back. All right, race fans, as promised, we are back for race 2 here at USA International. As you can see, we have changed the vehicle. We're in the SR8 Radical cars, and man, they are certainly radical. If you've never tried this on the iRacing platform, folks, you really need to do this. I love this car. They do have a newer version, the SR10, which I don't own it because I just have so much fun racing this one. It is the base content model, so this comes with your iRacing subscription. But man, there's just loads of fun to drive. Tremendous amount of downforce. These guys are absolutely flying around this track. Let's actually get a look at the speeds. They only got, like you can see in your column there, 2 minutes left of practice before they begin qualifying for this race. Again, this is another Shenanigans race, so all the same things apply. Lori can throw cautions whenever she wants. She can actually invert the field. I have no idea what she's going to have planned for this, but it should be a good time, just like the other race we just had. But I was going to look for the dashboard to see how fast these guys were going down the track. We're riding on board with John Gallagher at the moment. 94 miles an hour through the corners here at USA International. And I saw it look, he topped out at 130. He even had traffic in there, so he's probably going to be able to go faster than that if he had clear track. But these guys are absolutely flying around this track. As you can see, a really tight, close racing. This is going to be a good time. I'm right on board with Kelly Kill there. Yeah, it's just really, really tight racing here. Pretty cool to take a look at that dashboard to see how fast they're actually going through here. Another minute left. And then we're going to get to racing here. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, folks. It really helps us out, helps out these drivers as well. They do go live here, normally in the Craftsman trucks here on Wednesday nights for the Vigilante Premiere Series, if I can spit that out. And in the Vigilante Vanquish Series is ARCA cars on Friday night. Both live times for those events are at 9 p.m. Eastern. So tune in 8:45-ish. Give you a little bit of extra information as we enter the race, set the field for you, and you get underway. As for USA International, though, this is a kind of the opposite of Langley. It's a fast, sweeping, momentum-driven track. Feels like a super speedway in a way, kind of shrunk down to a technical oval. It is a 0.75 mile track, so just under, well, it's 3/4 of a mile. It's a high-speed, multi-groove, short intermediate hybrid. I don't even know if I call it an intermediate, I guess. It's a longer, short track. As far as the corner speed is really up in this car, especially. It's aero sensitive. Get those kind of long runs down the two straights. You were constantly turning at Langley. Now, I don't think you ever straightened the wheel fully out there. And here you're actually able to straighten that wheel out and get your car up to 130 miles an hour. As you see the practice session ending here, these guys are going to start qualifying here in just a moment. See who comes out on top. And we'll see if Lori lets them keep it. So that's another thing. Clean air is going to matter here. You might be fast and you feel great. You go in that corner, but the next time you hit that corner, you're behind somebody, that car may push and you may find yourself on the outside retaining wall. But as before, as we're watching right now, Dustin Eaton go out there on the track for his qualifying run. There's no damage. So if you hit that wall, you have like damage for a moment, then the car kind of heals itself, because we want to have, like I said, just a fun race here tonight. Keep these guys out here interested and in contention. There's a lot of bumpy areas in this track, so these guys probably dodging those. Make sure they try to stay stable if they do have to cross the bumps. Smooth arc into the corner will help you gain speed throughout that next straightaway. Maintain that pace in long green runs. USA International is going to reward drivers who can carry speed without overdriving the entry and burning those tires up. So that's it's kind of hard to burn them up on this Radical. I'm telling you, it's a really fun car to drive. If you haven't already, give it a try in the iRacing series. Or the sim, rather. Jacob Leash out there racing with us out of Indianapolis, Indiana at DHL Machine. Looking to deliver a win here tonight. Right now, Dustin Eaton has top of the leaderboard with Greg Klein there in second. Jacob Alicia has not finished his run yet. Is now top of the board. I don't even think he's finished his second lap yet. Yep. Oh! Well, does not count as far as his that spin didn't make a difference on his qualifying run. He's top of the board right now. Dylan Bryant second. Now Sean McDonald's showing some speed here. See if we can get over those machines. Is not automatically clicking over for me. I think they're probably already off the track. There, he's wrapping it up now. Tim Pope's out there going for his run. Running his signature pink and black colors. All right, folks, if you're out there in the chat, we see some of you guys out there. And chat us up if you got questions or you got comments. As long as they're safe for work, I will read them on the air. This is the Vigilante Racing Network. We cover all things Vigilante Racing League, and right now 2 series that they normally run on Wednesday nights and Friday nights. But hey, hit that notification bell because we do have special events like the Daytona 24. We do a lot of sports car racing. Daytona 24s, Spa 24-hour races coming up here in a few months. We just ran, I think, the Sebring 12-hour event. So if you don't want to miss out on anything like that we happen to do, make sure you get notified anytime that this network goes live. Tim Pope right now is sitting in the 6th position as he runs. I think he's running a few extra laps here. Dustin Eaton is out on track again. Thought I saw him make his run already. They should have about another minute and a half, just under a minute and a half before we're going to go a lineup for green flag racing. Right on board here with Greg Dobson. Right now, he sits 7th after making his run. I think he's running a few extra laps here. Great looking paint job there on that machine. Really like that. Looks like a multi-layered purple machine. Yeah, monster drink. That looks great. Got the car done up right. I even like how he's got... Looks like a hawk or eagle type of graphic there on the inside of his wings. Looks really good. So Albert Anderson's out there saying, am I available for dinner on Friday night? Asking for a friend. Absolutely. Oh, did you see Greg Dobson slap the wall there? And now, I love the helmet, Greg. Clyde Perkles, fastest chicken in the South. So that's a reference to a 1980s Burt Reynolds movie, folks. Or whenever it was, it appeared on a 1983 Ford Thunderbird race. And the movie was Stroker Ace, Burt Reynolds, Lonnie Anderson, and several other of your 1980s favorite comedians were in that movie. What a great movie! I appreciate the throwback there, Greg. As you saw them start to line up, Jacob Alicia did in fact take the pole. Let's see if he gets it ripped away from his grasp by the race admin. Don't know if she's going to do that or not, but we're going to go ahead and get you set up with your starting grid. I have to get back to the beginning here for you. Okay, Jacob Alicia, top step, taking the pole. John McDonald second, Dylan Bryant third, Dustin Eaton fourth, Greg Klein in fifth, Tim Pope 6th, 7th place, Greg Dobson, Kevin Hunt 8th, 9th, John Shanebuckler, 10th is John Gallagher, 11th, Andrew Cawthon, Scott Milner 12th, Dave Mayberry is in 13th, Kelly Kill 14th, Jack Dixon 15th, and 16th will be Jonathan Osborne. So again, ignore me and Lori on this list. And then 17th will be Scott Roney. 18th will be Mike Adamson. Maybe that's, 18th. There we go. And that is your starting grid. All right, this is going to be a 40-minute race. You see it's less than 40 there on the pylon. That should change when they take the green flag. Go back to 40 minutes. See how this goes. Now, again, these drivers are limited to 20% of their max fuel capacity. Going to mean if they run green, I don't know how Longley is going to run them green, but if they run green, they're going to have to make green flag pit stops. And on Monday night, man, that strategy really came into play. Who you thought was going to win did not end up winning this race. We're pulling away. We're looking back from your pole sitter, Jacob Alicia, that DHL machine. Probably going to do maybe two laps here of pacing before they get underway. Now, the tires are pretty cold. It's not nearly as bad as that MX-5 machine, that Mazda machine. They're going to have grip pretty much right off because this is a downforce radical. Which, when I say downforce, I just mean they had the arrow as such, and with this wing and everything, it's pushing the car into the ground. So which equals more grip when you're pushing those tires into the asphalt. Here, Lori talking to them now. I don't know what she told them, but she didn't black flag anybody, so. Lights are out on top of that pace car, which means we only did that, 2 laps total. When we come around next time, we're going to go green. Making our way down backstretch. Who's your pick if you're out there watching? Who do you think's going to win this race as they're coming through 3 and 4? First start's going to be on the flagman. And they are underway. Somebody's wrecking already back there. Like Jack Dixon, Jonathan Osborne. We'll watch here for a second and we'll go back and take a look. Man, clean getaway there. Don't know why that's showing. Jack Dixon's actually not your leader. Jacob Alicia is. Interesting. We'll see if it sorts its way out. As you see, the timer did reset to 40 minutes when they took the green here. But 40 minutes of racing. And right now, Jacob Alicia is out to a comfortable lead. Jack Dix, we'll take a look and see what happened with Jack. Oh, right there. Jack just had no fault of his own, just a victim for that outside line. Looks like the outside line. Right checked up, and then they got turned. That's rough. All right, now this timing and scoring is caught up with us, folks, and actually showing the true leader is Jacob Alicia. And right now, he has a 1.3 second advantage over second place Greg Klein. Right now, Greg is being challenged by maybe Dylan Bryant coming behind. Let's take a look. Got a lot more camera with Greg tonight, racing out of Owasso, Oklahoma. And Greg does what a lot of us do. If you get us on camera, folks, it's interesting. We don't even know we're doing it, but we lean into the corners as we're racing. And Greg's doing that exact same thing, so it's pretty awesome. Got Dylan Bryant right there behind him. That Mobile 1 machine. Really looking to have a chance to get around him and make his charge to Alicia. Try to win this race and make it 2 for 2. Now, Greg has something to say about that. He's going to want to hold off that 51 machine. Actually, in this case, yeah, he's the 51 in here. Both got really close to that wall. Dylan Bryant especially. Things are kind of settled out here for the moment, though. All right, now that we're settled out, let's take a run through the field for you. There's your leader, Jacob Alicia, DHL. Look, he's got Porsche on the side of that thing too. I don't think it's technically a Porsche, but it's a good looking paint scheme. Greg Klein right there that we already saw in second place, being challenged by Dylan Bryant in the 51 Mobile 1 machine. Just behind them, Dustin Eaton's running fourth. Tim Pope, that black and purple machine, looking for sponsorship. Tim is out of Roseboro, North Carolina. Up one spot so far, running fifth. Dave Mayberry may have crashed. We'll go back and take a look at that in just a moment. John Shanebacher in the Hooters machine out of Louisville, Kentucky. He is running in the sixth position, up 3 spots so far. Mike Adamson also looking for sponsorship in that gray and green machine here, Sanford, Florida. Up 13 spots already, run 7th. Oh, as you see, Greg Dobson getting the wall right behind him, and that really nice looking paint scheme he's got going on there with the monster machine. Well, Greg has one of our onboard cameras tonight. See, oh, he's hitting that wall again. Yeah, look from behind. He does it again. He's really pushing that car. It might be. Oh, he's up there close. He's getting a little bit of aero push off of Mike Adamson in front of him. Closer you get sometimes to the car in front of you, the wake. You think of it like a motorboat. There's an air wake behind that car, and what it does is sometimes take air pressure off of your front tires, and when I say push, that means it doesn't steer as efficiently as it would normally steer, and you end up kind of gliding up towards the wall. Never a good feeling. All right, next up, Don Gallagher, number 6 machine, 9th. Scott Roney, Salt Lake City, Utah. Scott's got us an onboard camera tonight as well. Really looking focused at the moment. Now, I like this car that Kevin Hunt's running, this Repsol. It reminds me of MotoGP, actually, the Repsol Hondas and MotoGP, but good look paint scheme. Kevin races with us out of Danville, Virginia, running 11th right now. Scott Milner, Pittsburgh, Indiana, is running in the 12th position. Like he has that Mobile 1 machine as well. At Cannon, number 10, out of Bartow, Florida, Andrew Cawthon in the 13th position. And Jack Dixon, we saw him kind of get just nailed on the start of this race. That is a really good looking Sunoco paint scheme. I do like that. Running 14th. Dave Mayberry, we're going to go back and see what happened. He did have an accident running the Dell number 8 out of Tucson, Arizona. Running 15th. Jonathan Osborne challenging for the victory in that last race. Right now finds himself in the 16th position in that Budweiser Radical. There's a lovely looking green machine there, Lori. The Mountain Dew of Sean McDonald running in 17th. But Kelly Kill might be out of the race. And we'll go back up and take a look and see what happened with Dave Mayberry. Oh, it's like he gets there a little hot. Ends up going around. And gets to 15 as well. Is that the 15? 19. That's Scott Milner. That's what happened. Step back up front here. You're not missing anything. Dylan Bryant is 1.5 seconds behind your leader, Jacob Alicia. Bryant did get past Greg Klein, who was running second, and Greg's down to 4th now. Dustin Eaton's up to 3rd. Dylan Bryant second. And Dylan is looking to maybe chase down your leader here. I mentioned before, Dylan Bryant did win. I think he won both. I think he won this race on Monday night as well. See if we can ride on board with him for a minute, go through a lap. It's up to 5th gear even. Down to 3rd and through the turns. A lot of gear shifting, so they're double shifting every corner. You don't want to mess that up. You have one wrong shift. For one thing, if you go the wrong direction, you could lose momentum, or even worse, if you go a shift down too soon, you may spin your car out. All right, we're getting down to 30 minutes to go. So a 40-minute race. No shenanigans have happened yet, so we'll see what Lori has in store for these guys. I think she's lulling them to sleep, though. Lori, you have to let us know out there. Green is you. I see her out there. I'm giving Lori a hard time because I used to love to run green cars. She never let me run them. I bet she'll let me run it tonight. It's our anniversary. Would you let me run a green car on our anniversary? You may think that's blasphemous. We'll find out in a second in the chat there. But again, like I mentioned, no shenanigans so far in this race. She may be just getting these guys to kind of relax a little bit before she throws it on them. There are going to be some green flag pit stops. They might get unlucky as they're going into pit lane to get fuel, and suddenly there's a caution. Folks, I didn't mention it in the last race, but I'm going to mention it now. Our sponsor for both the VRL Premiere Series here on Wednesday nights and the Vanquish Series on Friday is Tow Call. And there's that caution. I was kind of wondering when she was going to throw one on. There it goes, just under 30 minutes. Go ahead and finish this thought right here. Tow Call sponsors both series here in the Vigilante Racing League. So if you live in the Washington, D.C. metro area and you find yourself in need of a tow with jump start, or you're locked out and need a tire change, get in touch with Tow Call via their email, towcallroadside@gmail.com. That's all together, towcallroadside@gmail.com. And they'll be out with fast and friendly service and get you back on your way. And we thank them for sponsoring both the series here in the Vigilante Racing League. See if everybody's going to pit here. There's 10 minutes into this. Not a lot of fuel. I'd imagine most people are going to go. You do see your leaders coming down pit lane right now, Jacob, Alicia, and others. Like you got a couple cars maybe staying out. I'm going to say that's Jonathan Osborne, Sean McDonald. Well, Jonathan got waved around. He must have been towards maybe the tail end of the lead lap. Sean McDonald's going to sit here and take the wave around, which means he's probably going to, I don't know if he's, when did he hit pit lane? Don't see that he's been on pit lane yet. I hope he's got plenty of fuel to go. Or maybe he's hoping to get lucky as far as when these cautions may fall. Right now, what I have on my overlays is showing me that that 085 machine of Greg Dobson is going to be your leader, catching up back to the pace car. See Jack Dixon out there in the chat saying, "Tow Call, grab my wrecked race car." Race 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, I said, hey, there you go, right there. And Tow Call's owner is Albert Anderson's out there in the chat as well. Albert is the owner of Tow Call and is he's watching the race tonight, so I'm sure he appreciates that vote of confidence from Jack Dixon in the number 48 machine. And Tow Call is not only equipped for our usual Craftsman Truck Series, able to do those, but they're also equipped to tow these Radical machines as well. You know, they can configure their tow trucks for any situation. I'm sure Albert would concur in chat there. So we thought that the 085 was going to be your leader. Apparently, if he overshot his pits there, but apparently he was just going around. He's going to end up starting towards the end of the field. Kind of interesting as you watch this tire change go. They change the front tires, and then they'll lift the back end and change the back tires. Watch this. Yep, there you go. That's how they change the tires on the Radical. It's not one side versus the other. It's front versus back. Jump back up here to the front. We should be getting ready to go green here. Yes, lights are out on top of that pace car. Seeing him pull off right here, handing the control of this restart over to Dylan Bryant.
Green, green, green.
And we're back underway. Jacob Alicia's on the outside line leading, but Dylan gets a great jump there, able to slot up in front of Alicia, maybe give him a little bit of dirty air. Alicia's coming back on a little bit of momentum there, but being challenged by Dustin Eaton. Dustin races out of Temple, Texas. You can see he's getting a great launch off the corner there. Now you have Tim Pope up here, up underneath 14. Challenging for third position. Oh, a little bit beating and banging. Oh no, the 14 goes around. Along with Mike Adamson. Saw that in real time, folks. Go back and see if we can get a quick look at that. 25 minutes left in this race. That is not what you want to have happen. Riding on board right now. 88 machines, the green machine there. 14's on the outside. 14 was just running, running the high line there. He had the 7, or the 07 rather, underneath him. 88 just comes up a little bit too far, maybe misjudges just a bit, and once they make that first contact, he just can't gather it back up, and they both go around. There's no damage. You see this thing pop back together here as you do there. Yep, no worse for the wear. Just lost a ton of track position. Dylan Bryant has taken the lead here in the second restart, and is pulled out to a 0.5 gap over second place Jacob Alicia. See him right behind this Mobile One Holden machine in the DHL yellow number 17. Oh, Albert Anderson out there saying he loves his Canadian brother and teammate, talking about Jack Dixon. Looks like Dylan Bryant's not running away from Jacob Alicia, nor Tim Pope. Back behind Alicia. We're probably going to have a battle here before it's all over with. Run through the field here for 23 minutes to go. Current leader, Dylan Bryant. Second place, Jacob Alicia. Third place, Tim Pope. John Shanebacher up here in the Hooters machine in fourth. In that number 4 machine. Andrew Cawthon in the 5th position. Greg Klein is 6th. Sean McDonald, 7th. Kyle Vaught's out there in the chat saying that Jack Dixon is the best at driving and typing. I'm hoping he has like some kind of voice activation, so that he does do that a lot. Jonathan Osborne running in 8th position. That Budweiser Radical. Maybe that should be a beer name. Anheuser-Busch should pay attention. Hey, welcome to the new... Try the new Budweiser Radical. Nice ring to it. Jack Dixon, the Sunoco machine, was just talking about him. Jack was in 9th. 10th place, John Gallagher. Dave Mayberry in the 10th position. It looks like he's taken over maybe from... He take over from somebody? Yeah, he just took that over from John Gallagher. Well, that doesn't seem right because John's in front of him. Yeah. Like this thing's off just a little bit as far as the overlays are concerned, but there's Dave showing in 10th. Kevin Hunt's running 11th. Number 5 machine. Dustin Eaton 13th. Scott Milner, 14th. Looks like him and Dylan Bryant shop at the same paint shop. Brett Dobson, 15th. 16th is the 88 of Mike Adamson. And there's Sean McDonald running in the 17th position. And then Kelly Keel is off track. Let me double check that. He is indeed. Back up to the lead here. You see that Jacob Alicia's keeping it within half a second. Tim Pope's falling off just a little bit. Oh, looks like John Shanebacher may have had a crash. Oh, the DHL machine slaps the wall there. He's really pushing it. Back to see what happened with John. John's on the inside here. Just look, gets a little piece. Oh, he gets checked up trying to stay off the car in front of him. Oh, just gets destroyed by that Budweiser 81 coming through there. Yeah, that hurt. Oh, insult to injury. Gets a little bit piece of the grass there and goes all the way around. Does make sure he stays out of the way of everybody. And gets slapped by the leaders. They may very involve another crash with maybe with Scott Roney here. Oh, but Scott was trying to get up underneath him and just wasn't enough room. I think, yep, he towed. So Bryant's starting to pull out ever so slightly. Caution's back out with just under 20 minutes to go. We'll see what happens here. Who's going to pit? Who's going to try to stay out? Who's saving fuel? There might be some people back here saving for the end of this race. Oh, the Alicia almost get around there when you catch the apron light right there. Unexpectedly kind of snapped it on him. All right, folks, you're out there in the chat. I know that Albert Anderson and Kyle Vaught are definitely out there. Who is your pick to win this race? Looks like Jacob Alicia is going to stay on the track. Nope. A little bit of shenanigans of his own. Oh, and he hits the 51 going into pit lane there. There's a good look. I don't think I've showed you the look of the track. So it's a slightly bigger track. I'm not slightly. It's significantly bigger than that 0.3. This is a 0.75 3/4 mile track here at USA International. It does not exist any longer in the real world, unfortunately. It's a Florida track. And it is a lot of fun. I really love racing here. One of the first places I raced a lot at when I got onto the service here in iRacing. And thankfully for us, just like Auto Club out in California, this track here in Florida, they will exist forever in iRacing for us to enjoy.
1 and 2, you're giving the EOL.
Oh, more shenanigans going on. Looks like Lori has said P1 and P2 are going back to the rear. Now, who's that going to be? Right now, I'm showing Greg Klein and Jacob Alicia in first and second. Dylan Bryant fell down to, looks like 12th at the moment. Did Klein make pit lane? Yes. Everybody went in pit lane here at lap 59. Shane Bacher's on coming off pit lane here, having had service at lap 60. Just a little bit longer than the rest of these guys. So who's she pushing to the rear with 20 minutes to go? Under 20 minutes. We're coming to 17. Kyle says that's what strategy, I suppose. What strategy are you talking about, son? I don't, what did I say? Dylan for the win, Albert Anderson says out there, but this EOL could change things. Yeah, for sure, but I don't know that he's going to get it. Did he get the EOL? Hey, Lori, if you're out there, who did you give the EOL to? I think... Okay, Dylan and Jake have gotten EOL, so she put that in the chat. Here we go. We're going back to green. Coming around out, you see the pace car pull off here. See the flag man.
Green, green, green.
Greg Klein's controlling this restart, though. A great launch over the Pope machine there. The 07. And Greg Klein take home the victory here tonight. Inquiring minds want to know. So do you guys want to change up your predictions now that this shenanigans has been thrown in here to kind of disrupt? Man, Greg Klein out to nearly a second lead over Cawthon now. Pope's falling back a little bit into third. See the focus on Greg's face right now, looking back off that U-Haul machine. Now up to nearly a second and a quarter. Now he is a second and a quarter. Just really putting down the lap times right now. See how fast he's going. We'll take a look at his dashboard. In your lower right-hand corner, 133. 133 look like the top speed there. That is moving, folks, at a place like this. 134 on that one. He's up to a 2-second gap over second place Cawthon now. All right, looks like 133, 134 is about where they're at. And now that we've kind of, Lori's disrupted everything with these shenanigans, let's go through the field to show you where your favorite driver may be running. Greg Klein, first place. Andrew Cawthon, second position. Jack Dixon's up to third, up 12 spots right now. Just haven't got past Tim Pope for third. Tim Pope running fourth. Dustin Eaton in fifth. Dustin's very fast in these cars, so don't be shocked if he gets up here and mixes it up. Mike Adams in sixth. Kevin Hunt, seventh. John Gallagher, eighth position. Oh, man, that was tight. Him and Scott Roney. Scott Roney gets past him there for position. Looks like John Gallagher's losing a couple spots. So let's jump up here with Scott Roney with his onboard camera. Right behind him is Jonathan Osborne. Jonathan's running that Budweiser machine. He gets chased by John Gallagher now. John Gallagher is now in 10th. Scott Milner running in 11th. Next up, right behind Milner is Greg Dobson in 12th. '13th, John Shanebachler. Jacob Leisha, after getting that black flag to the rear, is running 14th. Trying to make his way back up through the field, along with Dylan Bryant right there in 15th. Oh. And we got Dylan Bryant saving fuel. He's looking towards the end of this race. 12 minutes, coming up on 12 minutes to go. So everyone's going to have to pit. He must think he might have a chance here. If nothing else, saves enough fuel so he can get on and off pit lane faster than the rest of the drivers. Tom McDonald, that Mountain Dew machine's running 16th. Dave Mayberry, 17th. And that is through the field, folks. Leader is still Greg Klein, now having pulled out to a 2.7 second lead over second place, Andrew Gotham. We are all over this track. There is some tight racing, but really not much for passing right now at the moment. Kind of scanning through the field here, as you can see on your track map. If we can't do a crank it up segment for you here, folks. right, folks, caution is out with just under 8 minutes to go here. You enjoyed that crank it up segment. Your leader right now is Greg Klein. See, last time Lori had given EOLs to Jacob Alicia and Dylan Bryant, and they really didn't make a lot of progress. They're still sitting 13th and 15th respectively. As you see everybody coming down pit lane. Thought Dylan Bryant was saving fuel. Maybe he can make it to the end. Is he still on track? He is. But he seems to think he's probably in good shape. We'll find out. If he still needs to save fuel and the rest of these guys can go flat out, it's probably not going to be a winning strategy, but maybe he's already saved enough. Oh, now he's hitting pit lane. Don't know what went on there. Oh, McDonald's still on the track. Last pit stop he had was at lap 48. know if he feels like he's saved enough. He's not hitting pit lane. One Greg Klein behind him. Don't know if let's see if that's right. And right there along with Dustin Eaton. So first place right now, Scott Milner. Second place, Greg Klein. Dustin Eaton there in third. Andrew Cawthon fourth. Jack Dixon in fifth. You should see Dustin messing with Greg Klein just a little bit there. All right, 6 minutes to go. So there's going to be a quick shootout here. Let's see how we're running. Some of your hot runners was Jacob Alicia. He's up to 9th now. And let's take where is Dylan Bryant is still in 15th. So he's going to have to get a little bit lucky here to have a shot at this race, I think. See, they're getting lined up now for the restart. Scott Milner is controlling this. He's on the bottom line. Greg Klein, the leader coming into this caution, is on that outside line. So we'll see how this works out. Don't know that Milner has enough to get to the finish. He went last on pit lane for fuel at lap 59. To see this pace car pull off as we get into 4. Right here, he's pulling off, handing the control over to Scott Milner.
Green, green, green.
And we're back underway. Oh, man. Got a lot happening back here. Oh, man, we got cars flipping. It looks like Greg Dobson, maybe. We'll go back and take a quick look at that in just a minute. But right now, we have a battle for the lead. Caution is back out. So that one's not shenanigans, folks. So if there's a giant wreck, Lori will throw a caution for something like that. Don't know who has the lead here. Right now, Greg Klein's out in front. That doesn't mean the scoring loop's not going to have Milner go back around him. We'll find out in just a moment. Jacob Alicia's back. He's up to 6th. Dylan Bryant's up to 10th. So he was able to, he got a little bit lucky there. Got around those guys. Coming up on 4 minutes to go. We're going to be under 4 minutes by the time we go back green. All right. Got Anderson and Vaught out there in the chat. Who's your pick now? Who's your pony? Do you think you guys can get back up there and take this race away? Somebody going around there. Oh, that is going to be Dave Mayberry. Get a lap back. So it looks like Greg Klein must have been forward just enough of Scott Milner to take control of this race again as a leader. There's only 3 minutes to go. I mean, Greg is really going to be pushing hard for this. He's in a great position to maybe take home a victory here tonight. Let's see this pace car pull off right here. Once we get down to turns 3 and 4.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, Jack.
Oh, actually, the lights are not even out yet, so if they go off this time. Yeah, they go. So we're going to go green this next time by. We're going to have under 2 minutes to race. It's going to be an all-out shootout. There was a giant wreck that last time that Lori ended up, our admin ended up going to caution for. That was just a giant wreck. So get them all lined up here. Going down the back stretch. We're going to get a few laps in here. And Scott Miller, like I said, don't know if he's going to have enough fuel, but these cautions are definitely going to help him out. Goes the pace car. Handing control over to Greg Klein here for this restart.
Green, green, green.
Albert Anderson saying that he's driving the pace car. You see Greg Klein getting out to a tremendous jump over. Now second place, Dustin Eaton. Yeah, Dustin is rolling. Can Greg Klein hold him off here with just another minute to go? Just a few laps. See, Greg's super focused here, laser focused, 55 seconds. Dustin Eaton is there. Mike Adams is in third. He's not in the picture right now. This is going to be a battle. He's going to take the move here. Not yet. Like he's kind of running that high line and ducking down right now. Greg Klein's able to hold him off. "12 seconds. Probably this lap and another." It's an incredible race we got going here tonight, folks. Time has expired. Don't know if this is the last lap or it's going to be the next one. That's it. Greg Klein is your winner. Great job, Greg Klein. Yep, that's going to be the end of the race. So Greg Klein brings the home first position. Dustin Eaton in second. Mike Adamson in third. And we're going to get an interview here. We do top finishers. Actually, we're going to just do Greg Klein because we got to do some random draws and everything tonight. I got Kyle Vaught out there congratulating Greg on the win as well as Albert Anderson. Wish you guys were in the field tonight, buddy. Oh, gets destroyed by the 085. He's still trying to do his burnout because it damages repairing his car. All right, let's see if we can get him up here. Let's find him right here. And there he is. Hey, Mr. Klein's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Wait, what's going on?
Hey, man, I love the celebration. We got you on camera right now, and everybody's destroying your car. And I can see your legs now, and they put the front end back on. But hey, man, what a great finish to this race. You know, Lori threw some shenanigans in there, a couple unscheduled cautions, everything. You got up front, man, and you were strong. Did you think that Dustin Eaton was going to be able to challenge you a little bit more for that victory at the end?
Man, I knew it was going to be close because, you know, Dustin's always fast. But I got a good jump, and that helped. And I like this track, and this car is just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love this car, man. It comes with base content with iRacing, too. I don't know that a lot of people race it, but, man, they should.
Especially on a little short track like this, it is perfect for this thing.
Yeah, for sure. These guys are having a good time. Congratulations. I hope everybody had fun. It seems like they did. But hey, man, what was your key to victory? Where did you start? Looks like you came up 4 spots, started 5th, brought it home top step of the podium here. Any key to success there? How were you able to stay up front with Lori kind of mixing up the field, mixing up when she threw cautions?
One's getting a good jump, and two, just had the right line on here. You got to cut down a little bit coming off the exit. And yeah, I love this track. I've been racing this track a lot. It's just a lot of fun for me. I've kind of got, you know, the line I need to go, and it was good holding those guys off. It was fun. I don't know.
Okay, so outside of the league, you race this track a lot. Sounds like.
Well, I did. I've raced it since I joined. I've been doing iRacing 10 years now.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of laps on the track, not just in this league, but other leagues. So I've kind of got it down a little bit. But man, it was fun. This was a blast. I had a great time.
That's awesome, man.
Let's
We're
do
glad
it
to hear it.
again.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm all about it. Lori loves doing these kind of like fun races. She enjoys these more than anything else because everybody kind of comes together. Everybody was in the same chat tonight. You know, I don't know if that kind of got a little bit noisy at times, but you know, we like to come together occasionally. It's not just be totally competitive with each other.
Yeah, I mean, there was some talking there. We had a good time. We gave each other a little bit of crap in there, so it was fun. It was a real good get together, and we do need to do it more often.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, man. So, hey, before I let you go, two things. How you feeling about next week? We get back to the regular schedule. How do you feel about Bristol? And then do you have any shout outs for teams, fans, or family?
Well, Bristol, we'll see. I mean, I think everybody's got an EOL from Bristol, from Martinsville, so that's going to be fun and entertaining. But I usually do okay at Bristol. We'll see how it goes. A lot of guys are a lot faster than me, but we'll see how it happens. Shout out to you for the broadcast. You and Lori putting this league on. Guys we race with are always fun. Wife for putting up with me. She's back there asleep, and hopefully I'm not waking her up.
We don't know if you were hollering or not at the end of the race or not.
No, trying not to holler. But, you know, it might happen occasionally.
All right, buddy. Well, we look forward to seeing you at Bristol. And, man, it was good to see you take home the victory here tonight. It was a lot of entertainment. It helped for me just watching it and then your reaction to it and everybody else's. So, hey, thanks. Great job, and we'll see you at Bristol.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll see you next week, man.
All right, buddy. Yeah. And that's your champion here tonight, Mr. Greg Klein. Man, that was a lot of fun to see him win that here at USA International. Man, I hope you guys had fun, man. This was a really good time. 2 different races, unique car and track combos, and it's just our opportunity to have a little bit of fun and blow off some steam here in the Vigilante Racing League. Let's see. I already mentioned it. We're going to Bristol next week, and we're wrapping this up, and we're back to the regular schedule. So, Craftsman Trucks next Wednesday, the 15th of April. Make sure you tune in by 8:45 Eastern, so you don't miss out on a little bit of the intro to the race, what's going on, etc. And then the green flag will drop promptly, top of the hour, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're getting back to the regular season to see who's going to win this Season 14 championship for the Vigilante Premiere Series. But until then, race fans, remember, stay sharp, stay fast, and above all else, stay vigilante. And we'll see you next time. Good night.
This ain't your mama's racing stream.